The price is going to go away, not to return for at least 6 months at that price. You're not going to see it any lower than that.
Don't be a negative Nelly, Nancy.
Oh, no. I'm being a positive Nancy. Positive Patty.
Yes,
Because I'm like we're giving you a smoking hot deal here on this ring that is unisex. $46 off the QVC price. 6 easy payments of $12.50 with your major credit card. Sizes 5 to 12. My friends, J361498, the North Star ring. Okay, talk to me. Why did you create the North Star ring?
Well, so as I said, going to having the opportunity to explore Alaska last year and being under the starlit sky, and then hearing the stories from the Native Alaskans of how they used it as a gauge. Because if we go back decades, before Alaska was actually formed, and it was still connected to what is mainland Russia. And then the pathways that they would take through, and you were either a herbivore or you were basically a whaler. And you would use this to guide your tribe going through. So again, I'm a total dork. So I sit there taking copious notes nonstop, fell in love with the stories. I have my own connection to the North Star, as many of you do. So part of it was, I wanted to create a design that when in doubt and you do not know which way to go, I want you to be able to look down, and that is your North Star. You do not have to wait for nighttime to fall to go up and look for your guidance, to find your way. This is something that you can look down, and I don't care if it's at 10 a.m. at the office or you're getting ready to go home and you know you're going to be dealing with all the family, just as something that can balance you again and reconnect you and point you in the right direction. So to create that, I wanted to bring a beautiful basket weave that I brought from out of Africa along the shank there. So it's clean, it's almost like a chevron pattern. We've hand applied the oxidation, but the true beauty lies within what you see facing forward to you. So all of the dimension, all of the depth, like a true work of art, when you get this home and run your finger over it, the beauty to it, the hand applied oxidation that sits in the contrast. And we had a couple variations that we worked on the North Star, but I wanted to almost bring a compass style feel to it. So it's to incorporate the whole thing. And as my friend Aaron over there said, when it comes to picking rings for your right hand, that's your choice. That's your personality. That's your journey. So for her, she goes, "This is my right hand ring." This is. I know where I'm going. This takes me back. I know who is your North Star. So we wanted to also bring it to you in an array of sizes, because we found out that many people had asked, I would love something for my husband and I both to wear. Because he is my North Star and I am his North Star. I would love something to gift to my children, to my grandkids who are away from me, so that no matter where they are, I am their North Star. They can look down and I'm always with them. So it took on a whole entire life of itself, and it's become a very popular silhouette for us. So we were truly excited to bring this here. And then I was even more excited when Nancy sold out the big deal, and then I got the call saying we're making it a one-time only.
Yes, I love it.
I'm like, sale.
I know. And then I get to say it's my smoking hot deal.
Yes.
On top of that.
North Star for you, do you have a connection with it?
North Star, absolutely, because I think about, of course, with the Christmas story,
yes.
right?
Oh, completely.
So you've got the wise men seeing the North Star and kind of bringing it to the baby Jesus. So it's a really powerful, even just with that. But the North Star, you can always see it. You can always see it.
It's the brightest star
and
in the sky.
You look for it, and then you know where to look for all the other constellations as well. So there's beyond even just the emotional of it. There is like the real. The scientific side of it too.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Because we live in such a big, huge universe, right? This is a huge universe, and then you come down, and then you get the world, and then you see that it starts to come down, and we get to be small again. So there's so much, and then connecting us around the world. So that same North Star can be seen by everybody in the entire world. And if you live, there's other places in the world that there are other worlds that have people on them. They're all looking at that same star. So
I love, and Nancy we didn't even speak about this. So when I finished university, I lived in Europe for about 10 years, in Africa for close to 8. And my mom would say, the reason I gave you wings is to fly. I want you to explore, I want you to be you, but please don't get married abroad. Please don't start a family away from me. Please have the babies all around us. But that being said, the conversation we would have is, I'm like, Mom, if you ever get nervous or you ever get lonely, go outside, look for the North Star. We're looking at the same star. No matter where you are, that is the connection that is pulling all of us. So I love the idea, just as you said. I mean, when I take off for my next trip, I can send Nance a text and say, okay, go outside. You mean find the brightest star, and at the same moment, we are sitting there looking at that.
Oh, so awesome. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the price on this on top of that, because this used to be $121.75. Now, at the end of the day today, that price is going up. You're not going to see that price so low for at least the next 6 months. Right now, $46 off. If you've been eyeing this ring and like, oh, I really want to get it, but I just can't, I got to do something else. Now is the time to go ahead and take that plunge, get in there. Because first of all, you get to cut it up over 6 months with a major credit card, $12.50 plus a 6 of your shipping and handling and tax. And the thing is, you shop with confidence, knowing that you can return it should you need to at the end of January, or switch it for size.
And the aha factor that I always get, and I'm fortunate to be here, is when you say a number like that and then you say, well, we can break it up to this. I keep thinking this is the same sterling silver that we are using in the highest end designs around the world. I mean, when you go to the fanciest stores, you're getting the same precious metal, you're getting the same level of craftsmanship, you're getting the same weight to it. So QVC is an amazing partner, an amazing opportunity to bring all these stories under one roof and bring them to you at a level that surpasses so many other places you go into. So as I say, if it touches you, if it speaks to you and you like the style, for me there's something incredibly Americana about the look. You know what I mean? It's also very nautical. You mean, so if you like those clean lines, if you like the contrast of a high polished gleaming silver with the deep oxidation, you like a little more patina look. I mean, and that, look at you.
I like it.
I like a little Mr. T over there getting them, get all the rings on.
I would take that. Okay, I love it as a pinky ring. I think it's a very strong pinky ring for a man. I think it would be awesome.
I'm with you.
Right? But I've been wearing it on my middle finger, but here it is. Just on your ring finger. That looks fantastic. It doesn't sit up too high at all, but you still have that beautiful dimension. And I'll see if this one fits. It doesn't, so I'm going to do this one. Hang on. I like it also.
I like the pointer.
That's a good one.
I'm going team pointer.
Yeah, you are? I don't have this. I don't think it's big enough for my thumb. But you can also do it as a thumb.
Well, and you know, favorite, I guess, is this. In all sincerity, over the past 6 years, the amount of times people have reached out and said, I would love for you to do a his and hers piece.
This is great.
No, I mean, so could you do something like that? So this is one of those designs. And I think, and normally I'm not a fan of a piece when someone would say, oh, it's unisex, it could be a her, him. But when it's a classic style, you mean when it's beautiful no matter what, you mean there are elements, there's a strength to the design. So whether that strength is interpreted as being masculine or feminine is up to you. But to have the clean lines, to have that chevron pattern, to have that meaning, who is your North Star?
There you go. Also, you saw me do the Antonella pinch test.
Oh, yes.
Which I think is important. Antonella is one of our great jewelry hosts and host period, and a good friend of mine. She always does this little thing to show you it's not gonna fall apart. It's not. We're talking solid sterling silver, right?
Yeah, completely.
Solid, right?
And the finishing is smooth on the inside to the wearer.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. $74.98. That is $46 off the QVC price. As a one-time only price, the price goes away at the end of the day. Not to be back for at least 6 months this low. This is your opportunity. This is your time to go ahead and get this North Star ring from the J Collection. J361498 is your item number. Sizes 5 to 12. There. Scott Grimes, thank you so much. You have more.
I'm here for the rest of the evening with you.
Good, I hope so.
I appreciate you. Thanks, y'all.
What we're going to do is